Hi guys, this video is gonna be a little bit different just cause I have no reasons for why I do the things I do. But recently I was like updating my productivity systems, and I figured why not just make a video about it. I know it helped me a lot to watch other YouTubers, so I figured why not contribute to the ever-growing amount of content on productivity. I do not have a bachelor. I'm working towards a bachelor's in neuroscience, and I have a religion minor that I've completed, but right now it's mostly just in neuroscience. Notion helps me stay focused. I've been using it for like 2 years now, on and off for 2 years. I think last year was the year that I like got hooked and I was like, oh, this is the only thing I'll ever use in my life. And so I started getting more into it and like updating and making sure it was fitted to my current lifestyle. Because I feel like in high school I really struggled with being organized. Like I was very distracted in high school, and it took a lot for me to get myself together, if that makes any sense. At first I had a bullet journal. I think we all start that way. It's like the bullet journal Notion pipeline. But I had a bullet journal, and then I kind of outgrew it only because it was too much work to maintain. Like sophomore year of college, I think, I stopped using my bullet journal. I'm a senior right now. I should clarify that. But yeah, I will get into my Notion right now. It's very low effort. I'm gonna call it minimalist because it sounds better that way, but I also got really into like the whole aesthetic Notion setups, and it made me so overwhelmed because I did not know anything, and I was like, I don't know how to make it look good. I'm just trying to figure it out. So it's pretty low effort, I think. It still looks good. I wouldn't say it looks bad, but it's definitely not the prettiest I've seen. We're gonna start with the lobby. I called it the lobby. I don't know, I was going for like I don't know what theme I was going for. I just named things. I don't know, I really hate seeing so many like pages on this like tab thing, this like sidebar thing. I really despise that. So I keep them mostly in other pages, like more specific things in these pages. But it's divided into 3 categories. You got home, routine, and plan. And they're very straightforward titles. I didn't get creative with that one. But this playlist I found on YouTube, I will link it in the description. It's so good. I usually just play this if I'm not doing anything in Notion, but I'm looking for like a chill ambiance type thing. I just like play it and then have it on in the background. But most times I just use Spotify. But it's so good. So I keep it here just to not forget that I have it. But if you look more closely at home, it's divided into the bank, the playroom, and the gym. So the bank is like my finance area. I'm really bad at personal finance. And this is just like a finance tracker to track my finances. And it basically just like looks like this. And then I just add or subtract things from it. Nothing crazy. It's really underdeveloped because, well, because of a lot of things, but it's there. And then you've got the playroom, which is kind of one of my favorite rooms. It's my favorite, but I think it's the one I use the least in general. But it's also divided into separate rooms. Got theater, arcade, and then Dungeons and Dragons, because I am a nerd who plays Dungeons and Dragons. But theater is just like, I've got anime, K-dramas, TV shows, movies, like Ghibli Studios or Ghibli Studios. But I made it one of like my missions this year to watch every Studio Ghibli movie ever. So I made a template type thing with like a reading system. Very standard Notion tracking stuff. Most of these I've already seen before anyways, but I wanted to just sit down and just watch them all again and basically rate them. And then I want to do like a list on Tumblr of like my favorite ones and why. But yeah, I actually watched this last night, so look at that. I already rated it, but I did say I watched it. We're not gonna talk about Earwig. Arcade just has like games, and I actually got this template from someone else, but I don't remember where I got it because it was a while back. I think it's like Reddit, but I will try to find it and let you know, because they also included a database of like cozy games, because I love cozy gaming, and like prices and everything. So these are the ones I play most of all of these except Minecraft, but I keep this here because I really want to get into Minecraft, so it's like a reminder, like get into my. And then I have like my wish list. Dungeons and Dragons is just where I keep like character sheets. It's a little bare right now because I've only been playing one game, and I haven't been going that often because it's online and it's at 7 p.m. and so sometimes I'm just like not the vibe, but it's here. Yeah, and that's just the playroom. And then we have the gym. I think the gym used to be my most used, alongside with just a lot of other stuff, but I've fallen off recently, as you can tell from this very empty calendar. But yeah, it just has like, I just have like a database of like YouTube videos or like workouts that I really enjoy. Chloe Ting, of course. I have K-pop dance ones because like I love dancing, and I don't really consider it a workout, but it is. So routine is what I say I use the most out of everything. Daily is by far my most used. Also, oldies music playing in another room is the best. They're like, I don't know their channel name, but it's the best thing I've ever discovered. I just play it sometimes. It's so relaxing. My daily is just how I plan my stuff daily. But this is like a calendar. I have a main calendar on Google Calendar that I use for everything, but this is just where I plan. But yeah, basically habits I want to keep. I always keep like classes here. I update this for my classes I'm taking right now. So, and then I usually just drag assignments from here to my to-do for the day. And yeah, this is just like a video I keep in case like I don't want to do anything. I'm like, let's watch this. Let's like pretend we're productive by watching a video about productivity. But yeah, I use this page the most. I'll show. Yeah, this was like when classes were more active. As you can tell, I'm very, very busy at this. And then I just have links to finance tracker, and this is for my job / not really a job, my volunteering. Okay, yeah, do it is so that little taskbar with all the tasks in it. This is what shows up at the bottom of my daily template thing. I just have it here as its own separate page, so I can come in and just fill it out at the beginning of the semester or the week or the month, and then it just shows up automatically. Also under routine is waxing and waning. These are just like morning and night routines. Like this is an ideal morning routine. I do not follow this at the moment. That's my goal for this month. One of my goals for this month is to do that, but this is the ideal morning routine. I have some yoga here, some qigong also for that, and then waning is just the opposite, so my night routine, and it has links to the playroom, just yoga for nighttime stuff and stretching, and then just a basic routine. And yeah, I also have a separate page for schedules. I didn't include those there because I wanted to have like a specific one for just morning and night, because those schedules are more so like overall like the season and the day. This just holds like my pantry basically. I just have like things that I usually want to get for groceries, and I keep track of them, because right now I don't have any sausage or bacon or sticky rice, blah blah blah, milk, and then I have recipes here that I like to cook. And we have plan. These are my goals, so I have it set up in a way that I have for current month, next month, and then year-long goals. So this month I'm trying to read Dune, 100 Days of Productivity on Tumblr, which you should go check out. Join the Hell site. And movement challenge for next month, biochem, 12 books year long. I am 6 books behind. Yeah, 5 books behind. Because May. 5 books behind. It's okay though, we'll get to it eventually. That's mostly it for the lobby. Then we have the study. When you first come in, it's just another mood setting playlist. For here, I have my academic plan, my schedules that I mentioned before, Korean, ASL, because I do want to learn ASL, but I've put this on the back burner for so long. Library where I keep track of my books, and just like a study room that I use when I want to like focus on something, but I don't want to have like tabs open on Google. And then a calendar view of like assignments. These are my only 2 classes right now, and they're very light on the work, so it just looks like this most of the time. But mostly I keep track of my assignments on my Google Calendar. This is for like big stuff, or like if I want to plan out a project, I'll put in like what I want to do each week or day over here. Then I have my classes, and these are organized by semester. These are all the classes I've taken. I've put in so far into this Notion, because I did have another database, but I deleted it. So this is my newest one. And schedules I mentioned before, these are ideal schedules. They're not actual schedules. I do. I think for the most part, I keep this for about like a month or 2, and then it kind of dissolves into like what like habits fit my lifestyle at the moment and what I'm able to do. So yeah, oh, my Mac is almost dying. And then you have library, and this one has a link to my Goodreads, my wish list. This whole page is pretty recent because I just track things on my Goodreads sometimes, so I don't really feel the need to do this a lot of the times. But since one of my goals this year was to read 12 books, I created it so I could, you know, keep track of it. Right now I'm reading Dune. I'm reading all of these at the moment. I've started all of these at the moment, which is crazy. But I'm focusing on Dune because that's the only book I brought with me on this list to South Korea. And then I think when I head back, I'll continue reading these. But yeah, Dune, I have notes on because it's Dune. I need not say anymore. Like, I have vocab so far, lore that I'm just keeping track of, because I'm a nerd and I love compiling lore and just keeping track of it. Yeah, I really recommend Dune. It's growing on me. I thought I would hate it, but and then study room is pretty simple. It has like that tasks table once more again in here, an anime Doro study with me video I can use when I'm studying, and a Pomodoro timer. And I have self-study pages. So these are just things that I want to study on my own outside of school. Personal finance, of course, and video editing, standard stuff. So the office. This just pretty much holds my resume. So I'm pre-med, getting my master's first and then medical school, but this is just a video on pre-med that I really liked, so I put it here. On being pre-med that I really liked, so I put it here. Yeah, so this office page is more like my work career related stuff. So this is like the volunteering I do in South Korea, holding an English discussion group to help people get better at English. Yeah, and then this just holds my resume. These are contacts of doctors that I really want to email and some that I have emailed for things like shadowing or like questions about articles that I liked about theirs. This is just opportunities, so just links to websites that have like internships or like virtual shadowing. And this is like my media page. It just holds like stuff for Instagram, YouTube, and blog. This is for Tumblr. I'm trying to read and write articles for Tumblr based off neuroscience, just to keep my neuroscience brain active and not die on me because I'm out of school. YouTube is pretty standard YouTube stuff. I got this video project tracker from Thomas. You know Thomas. I don't need to introduce Thomas. It's very simple because I I can't bring myself to do more than the bare minimum when it comes to Notion sometimes, because I get overwhelmed. Because I used to have a lot on this page. I used to have like a timer, I used to have like a day tracker thing of like a countdown, and I was like, I don't ever look at them or use them or interact with them, so I got rid of it. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for my productivity systems. It changes throughout the year depending on how busy I am, but most of the times I just use that. I also just write things down sometimes, kind of just when I need it, I use it. But yeah, I think it'll change as I move on in my academic career. But as of now, this is what suits me. So I think I'll stick with it for now. Notion, please sponsor me. I don't have enough subscribers for that, but you should do it anyways. Hope you enjoy.